As a review and as a challenge, I'd like you to set up a page that's going to end up generating content that looks like this. You'll begin by making an HTML page, and we're going to give the page an H1 that says Our Weekly Specials. Then I'd like you to create an array that's going to list specials that are associated with each of the weekdays. I want you to then print out a paragraph that's going to specify by using a variable how many items are in the array. So this 5 is not hard-coded into the paragraph. It's actually being generated via information from a variable. Then I'm going to have you add one more element to your array. So add a new special for Saturday. Once that's been done, I want you to use the same variable, and then I want you to print out that information. Go ahead and pause the movie now and try to accomplish this on your own. And when you're finished, you can review how I did this by watching the rest of the movie. All right, hopefully you were successful in creating your weekly specials and your page looks like mine. I'm going to show you how I was able to accomplish this. This really is just a review of what we did earlier, but it's important to practice what we're learning. So you can see here I'm starting with a basic HTML page. I have an H1 that's going to display our weekly specials, and then I'm creating my PHP block. I'll begin by creating an array called specials, and I'm going to be using keys that correlate with the day of the week and then assigning a value for those days of the week. Then I'll print that out using printr. Then I'm going to use the count function, and I'm going to create a variable called count and make it equal to however many items I have in my specials array. And I'll just use the regular print statement to print that out like this. Then I'm going to add one additional item to my array, and I'll print the array again, showing the new item. And then I'm going to take the variable that we used called count and make it equal to count of specials again. We need to rerun this code, and then we'll print the statement, printing the new value of count. And when we do that, we're going to get the results that I had here. It is worth noting that in addition to using count, it is possible to use a different function. This is the function called size of, and it's an alias to count. It's also going to return the number of elements in an array. So if I save my page and we look in the browser and refresh, there is no change. Both size of and count are going to always return elements in an array. Hopefully you were able to successfully complete this challenge. We're going to be using this exercise in the next video, so make sure that your page is working correctly, and I'll see you in the next lesson.